Alright guys, let's dive back into the story of Sung Jinwoo without further ado, let's go. The story picks up with Jinwoo browsing the hunter auction site in search of items. This time, he's looking for something with fire attributes. In the previous leveling quest inside the Burning City Gate, Jinwoo struggled with the intense flames. The higher he climbed in levels, the hotter and more dangerous the flames became. Thus, he made it his mission to find a fire-resistant item to protect himself in future battles. However, the prices for high-tier items were exorbitant, and Jinwoo's current savings weren't enough to buy the one he had his eyes on. Realizing he needed to earn more, Jinwoo decided to join a gate raid to make some extra money. This time, he signed up as part of the mining crew. It was explained that for higher-level gates with larger territories, the work is divided into several groups. There's the attack team, responsible for taking down the monsters, the mining crew, who gather valuable materials from inside the gate, and the transport team, tasked with hauling monster corpses out of the gate. The gate they were raiding was vast, and the attack team was led by the master of the Hunters Guild himself, Choi Jong-in, alongside his vice-captain, another S-rank hunter. The attack team swiftly dealt with all the monsters inside the gate. Once the coast was clear, they exited, leaving the mining and transport teams to go in and collect the materials and monster remains. This was Jinwoo's time to shine. As the mining and transport teams got to work, Jinwoo quietly entered the gate. It was explained that the boss monster had not yet been defeated because killing it would close the gate. The attack team had merely cleared out the boss's minions, leaving the boss fight for later, after the resources were gathered. While the rest of the mining team took a break, resting and eating to regain their energy, Jinwoo used the time to sneak into the boss's chamber. The boss monster this time was a giant. As soon as Jinwoo saw it, the urge to defeat it welled up inside him. But before he could make his move, the vice-captain of the Hunters Guild, Hunter Cha Hae-in, appeared. She claimed she had gotten lost, but Jinwoo wasn't fooled. Hunter Cha, known for her incredibly keen sense of smell, was puzzled because, for some reason, she couldn't detect Jinwoo's scent at all. After the gate raid was completed, Jinwoo received his payment from the mining crew leader. Impressed by Jinwoo's efficiency and speed, the leader offered him another mining job the next day. This time, it was for a gate raid with the Hunters Guild, but the attack team wouldn't be made up of the elite S-rank hunters. Instead, A-rank hunters would lead the charge. Jinwoo agreed, deciding to take the job. Meanwhile, Yu Jinho, having taken over his father's guild, tried contacting Jinwoo to discuss the condition his father had given him. However, Jinwoo was inside the gate and unreachable. Jinho, feeling down, vented his frustrations to his girlfriend, who, frustrated in turn, called Jinwoo herself. Surprisingly, Jinwoo answered. Elated, Jinho arranged to meet with Jinwoo the next evening since Jinwoo had another gate raid scheduled for the next day. On another front, Hunter Cha Hae-in, curious about Jinwoo, asked someone to investigate him. The person revealed that even the guild master, Choi Jong-in, had requested a similar investigation. However, Jinwoo's data was heavily encrypted by the Hunter Association, which only deepened their curiosity. The next day, Jinwoo arrived at the raid and once again joined the mining crew. As they were resting, the attack team approached, asking for a volunteer from the mining crew to help carry their gear. As their usual carrier hadn't shown up, the mining crew refused, citing the high risk of accompanying the attack team. But Jinwoo volunteered, despite the warnings from his fellow miners. He was determined to observe the monsters up close, so he joined the attack team. The raid was led by A-rank hunter Han Sang-min, whom we'll just call Hunter Han. Once inside the gate, the team was immediately attacked by a pack of wolves. Though they handled the wolves with relative ease, something about the presence of wolves in an A-rank gate seemed off. Wolves were typically low-tier monsters found in C-rank gates. It soon became clear why. The wolves were under the control of a high orc, a monster of S-rank level. The hunters were shocked and terrified, knowing they were no match for such a powerful creature. The high orcs launched their attack, and the hunters struggled to keep up. They were quickly overwhelmed, with many seriously injured. As the healer tried to tend to the wounded, one of the high orcs suddenly attacked them. But Jinwoo, moving with lightning speed and invisibility, stepped in and saved the healer. Unaware of what had happened, the healer was left confused. Jinwoo, using his poison-infused attacks, weakened the high orcs from the shadows, giving the hunters a fighting chance. With his silent intervention, the High Orcs were eventually defeated, though Hunter Han remained perplexed by how the battle had suddenly turned in their favor. Still, with the High Orcs slain, the team decided to retreat from the gate. The appearance of such powerful monsters made them conclude that the raid was far more dangerous than anticipated and would require an S-rank hunter to complete. However, when they attempted to exit the gate, they found the portal blocked by a high-level barrier, likely set up by the gate's boss monster. Just then, a massive wave of magical energy surged through the area, and the team's mages poured their strength into trying to break the barrier. However, the barrier held firm, and the mages were severely injured in the process. To make matters worse, another group of High Orcs appeared, this time, around 50 of them. These orcs could speak human language, revealing themselves to be mere puppets controlled by an even stronger monster. The puppet master gave the hunters a choice: die fighting his minions or follow the High Orcs deeper into the gate. Knowing they stood no chance against 50 High Orcs, Hunter Han reluctantly chose to follow them. Meanwhile, outside the gate, Hunter Cha Hae-in was still searching for Jinwoo among the mining crew but couldn't find him. Upon learning that Jinwoo had joined the attack team, she quickly entered the gate herself. Although she hadn't brought her weapons, she borrowed a pickaxe from the miners to serve as her weapon and headed into the gate. Okay, guys, that's it for today's exciting chapter in the tale of Sung Jinwoo. Don't miss the next episode, where the battle with the High Orc boss begins. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.